Hi, everyone. We are in the month of February, which means that we are quickly approaching Lent, but also that it is Black History Month. And so I wanted to recommend to you, on behalf of our outreach ministry, a short docu-series that is being done by PBS on the Black Church. I think that this is an opportunity to learn and grow. And about a dozen of us in the last couple weeks have gotten together to discuss the book Same Kind of Different as Me. And there's a movie discussion on the movie adaptation of the book on Thursday that you are welcome to join. But during that book discussion, we talked some about uh, how we actually have a lot in common, but that our differences tend to stand in the way. Um, and that some of the things that stand in the way from us bridging divides and forming relationships with people that seem so different from us, to what stands in the way of us discovering that we do have so much in common, are our prejudices, our fears, and that somebody mentioned it takes risk. And I think faith takes risk. And part of this Lenten season is us spending time allowing ourselves to think about the ways that we have fallen short of the glory of God, the ways that we turn our backs to God, the ways that our prejudices do get in the way and our fears do get in the way of forming relationships and loving our neighbor. And I think that there's a lot to learn from our neighbor, especially the person who seems so different from us. I think that's one of the things we learned from our book discussion. And so I think there is a lot to learn about God through the Black church. Chris and I often mention Dietrich Bonhoeffer, who was a pastor and theologian in Nazi Germany during World War II. And before World War II, Bonhoeffer came to New York City, actually, to attend Union Theological Seminary. And it has been said that Bonhoeffer didn't learn about God as much at Union Seminary as he did in the Black church. And so he got involved in the Black church, in a Black church in Harlem. And there he came to know God more. He came to understand his role in the world as a person of faith. And in his time in New York, he saw racism firsthand, especially as he had forged relationships with Black seminarian, but also those in the church he was attending. And that helped shape how he viewed Nazi Germany and the courage that he lived into to stand up against Hitler and ultimately become a martyr for his faith. So Bonhoeffer learned a lot about who God is and who God was calling him to be through the Black church. And I hope that this short docu-series is meaningful to you and to me, for those of us who watch it, to discover the ways that God is and has been at work in our world, and particularly through that church, the ways that God has given his people resiliency and also such passion, which is clear in their worship. So I hope that you will watch that. If you watch it and think, oh, this would be great to have a discussion about with some other people, please let me know. And if there's enough interest, maybe we can have a discussion group on the short series. There will be information in the e-blast that is sent out with this video about watching that series. And I hope that through it together we can learn and grow in faith. So peace be with you, and I hope that you enjoy it and learn and grow. Peace.